Hi, we're Luce and Shelley, and for the past few weeks we've been travelling around Scotland in Shelley's dad's T4 campervan. In this series we'll be exploring all of the incredible sights in the Isle of Skye, starting with the Trotternish Loop in the northeast of Skye. And so without further ado, let's get into the video. Good morning. So today we're going to head off on a new adventure around the Isle of Skye. At the moment we're a bit unsure about the state of what the van is in. We've just started the van, we've just had a look at all the hoses and stuff around the radiator. It looks alright, looks like there's no leaks, but we're just keeping an eye on it. The plan for today is to sort of hit the north loop of the Isle of Skye, probably go to the Old Man of Store today. The weather's still pretty good at the moment, so, and then yeah, loop around the coast and see what we can find. I always like going through a tunnel. I'm not sure what it is about it, but it's just nice. Except when you go through the Birmingham tunnels. Those tunnels aren't so fun. The journey from Loch Carron to Skye takes around an hour and a half and takes you along some stunning fast roads, but be careful of the many potholes. So we're just on the way to Portree. We're probably about 20 minutes away. We're going to stop off for some food. Well, not some, probably some snacks, but to do our shopping. So far it's been quite a bit more touristy than what we've seen on the North Coast 500, but still really nice nevertheless.
Big mountains.
Big mountains, yeah, that's what we can see. So we just arrived at the Old Man of Store car park on the Isle of Skye. Our first impressions of the Isle of Skye is that it's quite a bit more touristy than the NC 500, and you can probably tell by the amount of cars that are currently on this car park. I mean,
you have to pay for the parking?
Yeah, you have to pay. The parking is pretty much full to the rafters, so not what we've been used to in the last 2 weeks or so. Even just seeing a lot more people is just a bit strange to us at the moment. We've been so cut adrift from the rest of the world. We're coming back into civilization slowly. Hopefully people will welcome us back into society. So it says it's a 2-hour return walk, 2.75 miles. So far it's just been uphill, but we'll see how long the uphill parts last.
This walk, or more so hike, was quite a bit more challenging than we were expecting. The terrain for going up and down hills also needed a bit of extra care, so make sure you wear suitable footwear, as I almost fell over on multiple occasions.
So I'm carrying on the last stretch of it on my own. Shelley's had enough, I think, but she's done alright until now. The views are spectacular, but I'm getting blown to pieces up here, if you can tell. The store was created by a massive ancient landslide. According to legend, it's named the Old Man of Store due to the outline and protruding pinnacle of rock, which are perceived to bear resemblance to the face of an old man. The word store is Norse and is believed to mean great man. So even on a clear day, the lighting at sort of, well, it's 2 o'clock now, it's not very good for actually taking photos or videos of the rocks. The terrain's really poor for coming down. There's a lot of loose, tiny rocks and it's really slippy. Views are much better from this side when you haven't got the harsh midday sun in your face.
We then made a steady trek back down from the store, and within a 5-minute drive we came across Lelt Falls, which is a 2-minute walk from the car park.
After another 5-minute drive from Lelt Falls, we pulled over at Kilt Rock, which provides a spectacular view of the Melt waterfalls. I'm assuming it's called Melt because M comes after L in the alphabet and they ran out of other names, but that's just my own speculation.
Massive potholes all over Skye.
Yeah, but as long as there's not another Balakna bar, it'll be alright. Come on. Not a care in the world.
It wasn't even like they quickly crossed the road. I walked
towards us. Another walk on Skye's Trotternish Loop is the Kerrang, but as we didn't have time we skipped this and carried on. We're just taking a short walk down to Dunton Castle. I mean, it doesn't look much of a castle anymore, but I'm pretty sure it was a castle at one point in time.
I feel like I want to go to a Scottish pub. Go on, go in.
This castle is pretty much a complete ruin, which is why sign's telling you not to go beyond the fence line. So. Yeah, it's quite a pointless stop off if I'm honest. The coastline's pretty though.
If you are looking for free overnight park-ups on Skye, we saw plenty of spots just beyond Dunton Castle, and from our experiences, free park-ups seem quite hard to come by on the Isle of Skye.
So we just passed through the town of Uig, and now we're on the way to the fairy Glen.
We're on the hunt for some fairies. The fairy Glen was the cutest place we saw on the Isle of Skye. It's one of the lesser known places, but in ways the Glen was more spectacular than the Old Man of Storr due to its unique but understated landscape.
So the background story behind Shelley's phobia of hills is that we were coming down Mount Snowdon last year. She fell over and she was convinced she broke her ankle.
I had to have 3 days off work.
Fast forward about a day and a lot of moaning later.
No, it's
We got
The fairy Glen doesn't take too long to look around. I think we stayed here for around an hour, but it was really peaceful here, and you could walk around wanting to get lost in the magical surroundings over and over again.
Fairy Glen gets its name for no other reason than it is very unusual and unique, and it does not relate to any legends about fairies. Really is just breathtaking up here. You can see for miles. You do have to be a rather slender person to fit through here. So we've just come back to Portree. I think we might have hit the jackpot. Found what we believe is a free camping spot right in the town centre, which is literally overlooking the sea, just in the port. So we'll see if anyone comes and kicks us off.
We found this free parking spot on Park for Night right in the harbour of Portree. It even had a toilet across the car park and was close to plenty of bars and restaurants, so we made dinner, headed for a beer and then turned in for the night.
And so that ends part 1 of our Isle of Skye adventure. Coming up in part 2, we embrace Skye on a rainy day and see the amazing fairy balls, which is definitely not to be missed. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you drop us a like and a comment, and please subscribe to see more content from us. Thank you for watching, and we shall see you in the next adventure.